Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the Real Long Walk. We had a decent caving adventure. We didn't find anything too special, but it was okay. it was a slight adventure, very slight adventure. But let's get back on the boat and see if we can find some good landmass. Because I have noticed that a lot of times whenever I go caving or something like that, somehow I always run into land. So maybe the streak will stay alive. Hopefully so. I know during the live stream that I did for episode 100, I wound up going downstairs trying to find some string to keep me going, and yeah, wound up finding a finding a good landmass after that. So it does seem like it happens at the when I go into the Nether too. So I don't know if I would think that the seed would generate the same regardless, but that is slightly fishy. I mean, even more fishy with all the water around. Can you fish out a boat in Minecraft? I guess you probably could, couldn't you? Hmm. Not that there'd be much point, to be honest, though. Yeah, it just struck me. I wasn't going to mention this because hadn't thought of it since I mentioned it several episodes ago, 3, 4, 2. I can't remember how long ago. I have the memory of one of those things. I mentioned something about tweeting out a picture of a map of the current world. Well, for whatever reason, maybe it's too huge or something. Not normally a problem for me, but yeah, I shouldn't have went there. I'm so sorry, so sorry. I don't know, because maybe it's because the map is too huge, but a Cartograph G would not render a map for it for the world. So yeah, I'm gonna have to possibly find something else to do that. It would be neat to see the map though. The zoom map. I know there's an overviewer map thing, but I haven't ever figured out how to get it to work good. So I may investigate into that and see how to do that. So yeah, that might be what I do. Hmm. Now I'm recording this kind of on up in the evening. I haven't been feeling very good at all today. Hopefully my voice is energetic enough. That is one thing that I do worry about sometimes, whether or not I'm being a terrible YouTuber. I don't want to not record, but sometimes I don't want to be like an Eeyore. Although if I had a YouTube channel, if I was smart, I would have made a YouTube channel called Eeyore Plays, and I would get like a webcam, and I would I'd get like a stuffed Eeyore toy, and I'd be like, oh my, he's gonna kill me. I'm so glad I update my will daily. Stuff like that. Just depressing. Hopefully I don't go full depressing. I don't, because I don't do this to depress people. But and not only that's awesome. So hopefully it's not a bother. I've mentioned this before. It's something that I'm just self-conscious about. Uh, Stupid, but yeah. Uh, what was I saying? Yeah, I do have something to talk about. I did watch something very interesting this afternoon. Uh, Yesterday at work. I can't remember which one of us brought up Joe Dirt, but uh, about a week or two ago, one of us had brought up Joe Dirt because for some reason we talk about Joe Dirt fairly often. And I was like, yeah, when does Joe Dirt 2 come out? Because yeah, I was saying that, wasn't it? A couple weeks ago we had mentioned Joe Dirt or David Spade or something, and Whoa, Joe Dirt 2, they're actually making it. Well, I watched it this afternoon. It's it hadn't went. It's not even straight to like DVD. It's straight to online. Their website called Crackle, which I went to before. I can't remember why I went there before. I can't remember why I went there before. But anyway, yeah, that was the thing I did. I watched Joe Dirt 2. I enjoyed it. I could definitely see that it wasn't a perfect movie. And, yeah, it definitely isn't the best movie ever, but I enjoyed it. I was curious though. I looked it up and wow, that movie is pretty universally planned, panned. Yeah, a lot of folks just didn't care for it at all. A lot of them were saying worst movie ever, stuff like that. Which I don't really see. I mean, I am someone who is very hard to displease. I am very easily entertained, I guess. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You know, I guess it could kind of be a bad thing, but then again, it does help with boredom. It does help make sure I'm not bored, which is a good thing. Boredom sucks. But anyway, yeah, I enjoyed it pretty well. The humor, I mean, a lot of people said it was toilet humor and stuff. First one, yeah, the first one was totally toilet humor. The humor fits. To be honest, in some ways, the first one went. Well, gotta make sure I'm remembering it. I don't think there was anything just super crazy like a whole bunch of poop coming out of a thing right on top of his head and all over him. A great line. I got the poo on me. One of my favorite Joe Dirt lines, by the way. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. Another thing I guess a lot of people could have an issue with, and I was like, whoa. I was like, it's a comedy, so roll with it. It's not really trying to be Shakespeare or anything. You know, it's it's a comedy geared towards trying to make you laugh. So I'll try not to take it too terribly serious when he apparently traveled back in time. That was something that didn't make me do a double take. Like, oh really? That's interesting. That's something I didn't expect. So yeah, that's yeah, I guess that'd be another issue that some people would have. And some people were talking about inconsistencies and continuity, and I did catch some of that a little bit. Some of the stuff didn't seem like it was in the proper time. I guess is how I'm trying to say. It didn't seem quite right to me anyway. Or there was sometimes when time would skip way too far. But then again, I think there's a reason for it. I'm thinking that there's a reason for it. I won't tell you because of spoilers, but I'm thinking, yeah, there might be an actual reason for it that they didn't. They maybe should have cleared it up better, possibly. But I do see a possibility on why those oh my gosh, I can't talk. Inconsistencies happened. So yeah, had a bunch of the same actors from the first movie too. If you guys don't know what Joe Dirt is, I guess that's not always a possibility. I mean, the movie came out in, what, 2001? Early 2000, so that was 15 years ago. Yeah, it's very possible that that a lot of people haven't seen it, especially younger folks. Um, Cause yeah, 15 years ago or so, you probably shouldn't have been watching it if you were the age of, it was rated PG-13, so. But let's just say 10 years, so that would be what? How old was I in 2000? In the early 2000s? How old was I? Yeah, late teens. Okay. Yeah, I was an appropriate age. Anyway, yeah, it's very well possible that people have not heard of it if you're about the age of 20, 20-ish. Flowing water, that's weird. So, it's about a guy named Joe Dirt. His parents left him at the Grand Canyon when he was about 8 or so. And pretty much that movie is him telling a story to this guy in the radio station, who is Dennis Miller. Dennis Miller? I think that's the actor's name. He's a comedian. I mean, that's not his. I can't remember what the guy's name was in the movie, but the actor's name is Dennis Miller, and he's pretty much just telling his life story about him trying to find his parents, and it's pretty crazy. Joe Dirt 2 confirmed something for me, something that I had thought of several months ago, and was telling my coworker. And he was like, "Whoa!" Well, he didn't quite react that way, but he was like, "Whoa, that is crazy." But it's a very similar movie to, or it's got a very similar. It's got a lot of similarities in the way it's done to Forrest Gump, which is a very strange thing because the movies are very different. They've got very different tones. They're both hilarious. Forrest Gump is definitely more on the dramatic side of the hilarity, but they both kind of got the same sort of story where it's a guy telling the story of his life, and, to another person or multiple people, and talk about and how he's interacted and made some differences. Of course, what did Joe Dirt meet? He didn't meet any like historical figures, but he did meet a lot of characters and stuff. But yeah, it's pretty much that. He met this girl and when he was like I guess in his late teens, and then crap, I'm having trouble remembering the first movie now. But pretty much he was trying to find his parents, and also uh, it ended with a misunderstanding between him and her, and then that misunderstanding got resolved, and all good stuff. It had a happy ending. I won't tell you exactly everything, but if you haven't seen it, because you should definitely watch it. I won't say you'll definitely like it, but if you do, you'll like it. That's what I'm saying. It's definitely not a movie for everybody. I definitely acknowledge that. It's got some pretty crazy humor. Yeah, this one picks up after the first movie, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. It's on Crackle. I said that, didn't I? Yeah, it's on Crackle for free. The best price. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't feel like my voice is very strong right now either, so that's another annoying thing. Oh, ooh, is that an underwater ravine? I'm not going to actually. Oh, it is. Cool. Oh my gosh, it's a mine shaft in a ravine, I think. Oh, don't bump the boat. Cool. Well, moving on. Let's admire it and then move on. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this no 30-minute episode by no means. I'm definitely not. I'm still not feeling that wonderful. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting movie. That was the highlight of my day. Although most of the day was spent sleeping and pooping, so I could have watched like a cow give birth in person, and that would have been the highlight of my day if it wasn't for Joe Dirt. What? That didn't make any sense. I was trying to think of something really weird, and I think it was too weird. I think it was like I think that went past the point of that's funny weird to just like what? Okay. Do we need to call somebody to help you? Oh, it'd be nice if I had that on the dual bar. Oh. So yeah. That means that what I mentioned in the last episode, no, episode before last. Man, my brain it goes on vacation. I wish I had vacation pay. I'd be rich. Maybe that's why I'm not. Maybe that's why I'm poor. My brain goes off and gets drunk and tips hookers and does drug deals, buys drugs. Don't do drug deals. I might be rich. I might wake up with like, oh my gosh, why do I suddenly have this $4,000 and $100 bills in my pocket? I don't remember putting that there. Buying the drugs. Maybe that's what happens. I wish it would get vacation pay though. That would help rather than the opposite of whatever it does. That was a weird tangent. Exactly. That proved my point. Dang brain. Anyway, yeah, I didn't get to hang out with Chris today, aka Tonic. Um, I always try to remember to mention them by all names in case you don't know. I know some folks in his live streams call him Bang because his channel is Bang Bang Gaming. I always kind of find that funny. Um, but so yeah, that sucked. I think he's still gonna come into town for tomorrow, so he was saying that he might swing by and grab my computer and take it to his brother's house and work on it himself. So that may be a thing that happens. So maybe I'll get to see him for a little bit. But yeah, it sucked. What else to talk about? You guys could give me stuff to talk about, ask me questions, suggestions. Mention it fairly often. What to talk about? If I just repeat what to talk about long enough, 20, 30 minutes will be passed, and I'll be like, okay, guys, end of the episode. I haven't really played anything much since the last episode, so I really can't talk about anything video game related. I am looking into getting a new job. I'm going to look into it Monday. One of my coworkers gave me an excellent suggestion for me to look into. So I'm going to go and inquire about it And I will update you guys in the next episode when because I am going to go ahead and call it here, since we've got some land to stand on. After we take care of these guys, these punks. They sounded kind of loud. What's my audio set on? Will it be too close to any bad guys if I try to sleep here? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, good. I can sleep. I can sleep if I want to. Yeah. That was a terrible reference. Terrible show. Okay, well this is an island anyway. Not that long of an island. But yeah, I'll tell you guys in the next episode about that job, and if I think I have a chance. I do wish to inquire about it before I mention it. So that'll be nice, especially if I can get it before November. Avoid the retail equivalent of something terrible. I can't think of something terrible enough. I mean, I'm sure there's worse jobs, but I really won't. I would really love to. Whoa! What the? I didn't see a move. What? Yeah, I would really love to be out of retail before late November. Black Friday, that day that lives in infamy every single year. But anyway, yeah, I'll tell you, I'll update you guys. Did I even say a proper sentence there? I don't feel like I did. But yeah, I'll tell you guys in the next episode how that went. And see you next one. Oh yeah, and let's check F3. Getting close to 590,000. Okay, I need to end it. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Farewell.